Hello beautiful people, welcome to today's video. So in this video I'm going to be decorating my spread for the dates of April 14th through the 20th. As you can tell, I have already been up and through my sticker books. I am trying to decide what I'm going to do. So this particular video is going to be a little bit different. Normally I'll let you see me pull up some stickers and then just put them down. I'm going to talk you through it today, mainly because I'm not quite sure what I want to do and how this is going to turn out. So I'm going to just, show you my whole complete process. That does mean that this video may be a little bit longer, but I think this would be helpful. When I started planning, this was one of the things that I struggled with, is knowing how to incorporate stickers and keep it still like functional. So I'm going to tell you my thought process. We're just going to talk it through and we're going to get this done. So let me get my sheet of wax paper. Okay, so I have this bag. This is a Happy Planner bag. It came as a set, these two things. I don't know that it's available anymore. When I got it, it was on sale. But this is where I keep my miscellaneous things. I have some colorful pens. I also keep some, I don't know why these are in here. Now I have a dedicated place for this, but okay, so I need to put that up. I also, in this bag, keep some like skinny washi tape, and I have some other washi tape floating around here that's like the bigger size as well, and that is, let me show it to you. I keep it on something like this. It's like a tape dispenser, see, and you can just kind of pull it. Kind of cool. Got it from Amazon. All right, so I digress. I'm gonna pull out my sheet of wax paper. And I'm going to try to keep this as straight as possible because it is going to be imperative that I do some pre-planning this time around. So I have a huge desire to use this big old sticker. Of course, I'm going to cut it in half. This comes from the Seasons of Color sticker book. Okay, so I think I might want to put it, let's see here. Let's see. I think I had an idea of like cutting it halfway and then putting some of the stickers right here and some right here. No. Okay, so I probably could do half here and half here and just make it be a border. And as I'm doing that, I might also bring one other sticker down so it can tie in some of the color of these. I feel like maybe this right here can match this color. Let me just make sure there isn't like a paper version of these stickers that I may want to pull in. These are all like clear stickers. Okay, and let's see here. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave that, and then I'm going to pull in a box that may go somewhere around here, because remember, I am going to put, actually, I don't know, I'm either going to use this one or this one. All right, and now I am going to pull up my little Easter bunny that I'm going to use somewhere in this spread. I just don't know where yet. And then I may also use a little butterfly. Okay, so in my pulling that up, I think I'm gonna pull this in right here also because it has a little bunny on that, although it is a different color. And then I'm going to pull in a little skinny box. Oh, okay. So I believe that the basis of this is going to be gold. So I might pull in a couple of gold things as well. I like this sticker, but I don't like the flowers because the flowers is different. So I think I'm gonna leave that where it is for now. Let's see, long box wise on the side. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave that as it is also. I'm going to, let's see here. I think I'm gonna pull that in. I think this is a cute sticker. And in doing that, I'm also going to pull in, let's see here. I think this one to go on this side to kind of just add that particular design onto the page a little bit more. Okay, and we'll pull that in also. So I think that's all I'm going to take from this sticker book so far. I also have this is called Spring. Actually, let me pull in this seasonal one. There is just one Easter sticker. I'm surprised I still have it, honestly. You see, this sticker book is falling apart, chat. And I thought I would love to pull in some eggs with it, but I'm gonna leave that be for now. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that be for now. And then I also want to pull in one of these stickers, but I don't like that it has that little thing on the edge. So I'm gonna see if I can cut it off. I don't know if I'm gonna be successful. Let me think. Let's leave it be for now. I'll come back if I should need to. Okay, so that's all I'm pulling from that book. I think I may pull this in somewhere. Okay, and that's it from this book. All right, so I think we have a little bit of a plan. I also had considered, since I pulled in this right here, to add some of these like smaller ones around here, like Enjoy the Sunshine, dye Easter eggs. I don't ever plan on dyeing eggs, but it is appropriate. See the Easter Bunny, we don't see. Now this one, Find Easter Eggs, would be cute. I do like the way the bunny looks in this book, but I don't know that it'll like match that well, because I had also considered adding like some of these stickers. Maybe I will add this one and then just put the Easter on top of it, because it's a bunny. Now, listen, I understand Easter is not about a bunny, okay? It's about the good Lord. But I also know that the Easter bunny is a real big, huge thing. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, do I want to? No, I'll leave it how it is. Okay. And I think I had anticipated pulling in one of these boxes. I don't like that that's rose gold, so I'm gonna pull one of these. And I think I really like this one that has it like down below. Now it's not the exact same, like see how they're like a little different, but I'm trying to just pull it all together. So that's what I'm sticking with. And because I have pulled gold in, now I've only pulled gold in right here. So I also could just ignore that thought. Okay. As you can tell, this is generally why I like to X this part out, because sometimes my mind is just all over the place. I don't know how I feel about this being right here, but I also could very well cover it with a small flower or something like that. So if I'm not happy with it, that is my ultimate plan. Okay, so I have a little bit of blues in here somewhere, so I might see if I can, or some greens. Now green might be nice to pull in. Okay, I could do that. And then let's see what else I may want to pull in color wise. Okay, maybe some purples. And I would like a little bit of a bigger purple. If I pull this purple in, I feel like it would be better for me to not have this green. Let's see, but if I take this out and I use this, we'll see. We'll put that to the side. All right, and let's see if we can pull in, ooh, you can tell gold is a favorite of mine. I don't have very many gold left. Well, any, for that matter. All right, I also have in this spring book some lettering that I like, and I can, let's see, will that match if I put that with it? And then we also have this. Okay, y'all, so let's just get started. Okay, I think I'm starting to feel a little overwhelmed. So I'm gonna get started with what I have. For whatever reason, I feel like I'm putting a lot of stress on myself to make sure that this looks nice, and I don't know why. All right, so we're gonna start with the sticker that I know where it's going, and that's right here. Okay, we have the Easter Bunny, and I was considering putting it over here for Easter, but I think I may instead put it somewhere over here. Now, this particular one, I know I'm gonna cut in half and I'm gonna put it, I think, up top. Or maybe I can put one right here, you know, face up. And then I can put one maybe right here, facing up. All I know is that I am going to split this in half. So let me get a ruler and a cutter. Okay, let me place this on top of here. I have never cut a sticker on this before, so it is very possible that it'll cut through the paper, but we'll see. I'm also not looking for this to be entirely perfect, but just like somewhat straight. Know what I mean? Okay. Feels like I cut through something, y'all. Let's see what we got. All right, not too bad. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. All right, so this could go here. Remember, I had always intended to put it somewhere up here, but I can see that this sticker is a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. What about over here? Okay, so let me come back to that. Let me do this side. Okay, so I have a couple of options. I can either put it right here and let it stick to the side, or I could put it up here like I originally intended. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so we have that right there. Ready for the weekend can go somewhere right in here. And then I'm going to take this big sticker and maybe put it right here. I'm going to put it down ever so lightly. And then we're going to take our rabbit and we're going to make it look like it's jumping. I don't know, I'm making this up as I go. And we're gonna take our little Easter and I'm gonna put it in this box right here. With this inside of it. All right, so now that that has been done, I'm gonna use this Happy Blooms right here and put it somewhere. Let's see here. Okay, so I want to make sure that this is functional as well. Okay, so I'm going to put this maybe like right here. I'm gonna put this right here, but hopefully straighter than that. I'm gonna try to use this line and match it up to that line. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure my lamp is as bright as it goes, so I can see. Okay, maybe not as bright as it goes, because you know, lighting for videos. Okay. There we go. And I just noticed that this sticker is a little crooked, so I'm gonna try to fix this as well. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it just has to look like I tried, you know? Okay, and then I'm going to take this right here, which has a little bunny on it. We're gonna put this right here. It says focus on. And let's see, I think I'm gonna put it kind of close to that first line, because then I can just start writing at the second line. All right, and I have this remember sticker, so I'm gonna put this maybe somewhere right here, and or I could put this here and this somewhere below. However, I almost forgot that I have this other half of my stickers that I pulled up. Now in my mind, this is gonna look different, or this is gonna look decent, but it may not actually turn out that way. I just feel like it looks like I have flowers just floating, and I understand, like, it makes sense right here because I have this right there, but I don't know if it makes that much sense in this area. But I think I'm gonna leave it like that for now. And then I can take this and put it here. And this is just kind of like a reminder of what I want to complete for the week. This is my favorite spot to put a sticker like this in. And then I'm gonna put this sticker right here. Okay, I also pulled up this to-do checklist, but I realized it is the same color, and I would prefer maybe like this color. So let's see if I have a checklist that's close to that color in this Colorful Boxes book. And the answer is no. Okay, maybe so. Can I go with this one, or is it too far of a stretch? I think that'll blend. All right, so we'll put that there, and then remember I pulled up this little to-do sticker so that I could pull in some more gold. So I'm gonna put that there. And I don't have any gold at all on this page. So I'm going to put this right here so it can kind of look like the butterfly is on the flowers. I wonder if it'll look better if I put it here. I just wish the butterfly was going the opposite way. Okay, I'm gonna stick with putting it right here, and then I'm going to, let's see here. I'm gonna add something gold on this side. I just don't know where yet. We'll put this right here. I feel like I need a little bit of a bigger box right there. Let's see what I can pull in. I'm struggling because I feel like the color coding is not giving what it's supposed to give. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to put purple next to each other right there. And then I can put, I feel like I want a slightly bigger box right here. Maybe right there. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull in one more bigger box, same color, but on this side, right here. Okay. And so the next thing I'm gonna do, I remember I wanted to use this sticker somewhere, so I think I'm going to cut this in half as well, and I'm gonna stick it somewhere. I'm gonna use some scissors this time though. Let me just look in here really quickly. Okay, so I do remember that there weren't a lot of smaller paper stickers in this one. So I'm gonna go back to this Seasons of Color and see if there is a smaller paper sticker. Let's see here. So we do have some greenery that I could add somewhere. And let me look at the page before it. Okay. All right, we got some leaves. Let's see here. And then we have, I think I'm just gonna have to make this one do. All right, so I'm gonna cut this in half. We'll put this right here. Okay, and then this one I might could put, nope. Right here off to the side, but kind of down so that I still have space to write. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna pull this up and maybe put it over here because I do have a little bit of a space. It's not a horrible space. but it's a space nonetheless. Okay, and I feel like I have I don't know, I feel like I saw a smudge somewhere. All right, and let's see if I can ever so slightly stick this leaf here so it can kind of be sticking out. And in fact, I'm going to bring it down just a little bit so it won't be sticking up. Actually, let me see if I can bring this whole thing down. Okay, so that there, and maybe this somewhere over here. But I'm gonna cut this as well. Okay, and I have one more piece. I'm at a loss of what to do with this little piece here. So I really try to make sure that I am using, like, no, that looks horrible, doesn't it? That looks horrendous. I try to make sure that I use all of my little pieces that I cut off because I don't want to waste any stickers. But I don't know that I will be successful in finding a place for this little small piece of sticker. I'm gonna see if I can just like stick it underneath here and make it look like it is the other side of the flower. Okay. Good enough for me, I think. Let me see if I can pick this piece up. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call this complete. Is there anything else I want to do? I do kind of wish I had something coming down here that was kind of floral related. It's just so unfortunate that there aren't a lot of like paper stickers that look like it. That look like what I've already used. Maybe I can use this little small one. I'm gonna see if it'll be too much. That looks like a completely different scheme of flowers. So I'm gonna put it back. Could I sneak a little bit of this on? Sort of That doesn't look good either. I don't really like that either. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to be okay with what it looks like. Right? Yeah. Okay, so thank you all for sticking with me. This has been a little bit chaotic and I'm so sorry for that, but I thought it would be kind of cool to show you all a little bit of a different process of how I actually put my stickers down. There's one other thing that I want to do because I want to pull in this green that I used for Easter. I'm gonna put this right here because it's gonna bother me if I don't have that color somewhere on this page. Okay, yes, there we go. All right, y'all, so that is it. That is it. I used so many sticker books that I could not even begin to probably list them all out to you again, but I am gonna try. So I pulled some from Seasonal Flowers. I pulled some from Season of Color. I pulled some from Colorful Boxes. Let's see here. I think whatever I pulled from this, I did not use. Yeah, so didn't use this. Nope, didn't use this. I also used this mega book. That's where I got my my bunny from and my butterfly from. And it makes me wonder if there may be another clear butterfly that I would want to use somewhere in this. Let's see real quick before we end this. I have this butterfly. Ooh, so cute. We'll put this one right here to fill in that space. And then I also have this butterfly. And we maybe can pull that in here. And then let's see if I have one more. I think I might call that it because I don't want to use the same one. And I think that's too orange to use. Okay. Pull in a couple of these bursts here as well. Oh. So maybe one right here, and then we can do one right here. Okay. All right, so now I am done, okay? So once again, this mega book, seasonal book, this colorful boxes book, Seasons of Color, Seasonal Flowers, and I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is it. Oh, this, I believe, came from this book. All right, y'all, so my camera just turned off. It was high temperature, which tells me it is time to go. It is time to call this complete. Thank you all so much for sticking with me through this video. This is a longer form. This is actually how much time it takes for me to do videos like this. So if you like videos in this format, please go ahead and leave a thumbs up or leave a comment below and I will make more videos like this. And that is it. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.